everyone had to learn Farsi because that was the most advanced language. अगर आप नोटिस करें देखेंगे कि बंकिम चंद्र चट्टोपाध्याय is dressed in a Farsi वकील dress. Rabindranath Tagore is in a jubba. He is not in a Hindustani dress, if I am put it. He is in an Arabic jubba all the time. If you look at Ram Mohan Roy, he is also wearing. So it was a matter of pride to be trained in Farsi. But the choice was imposed in 1835 that you have to go in for English education or else you will not find prospect, employment or even proper education. This is the time that the Hindus jumped in. Not all, this is what you perhaps don't know. Within the community there was a lot of resistance कि हम लेच के साथ जाएंगे, फिरंगी के साथ जाएंगे, अछूत के साथ जाएंगे. Don't think that it was a smooth decision. It was not a smooth decision. Those who went for firangi education, as it was called, were not looked upon very well, dalal. And within the Muslim community, they took it more seriously. That's the only difference. They took it as a matter of insult and they took it as the most seriously, and immediately there was a 50-year gap. This 50-year gap was made up by Sir Syed Ahmed, and he was a passionate follower of Sir Syed Ahmed, who said that modern science, modern education and Islam can be reconciled. ये गलत बात है कि they are contradictory. No, they are not contradictory. हाँ, दो चार जगह contradiction हो सकते हैं, but not by and large. Okay. So I am explaining to you what happened on the other side because you will not know the story. सर्जरी के बारे में इसमें बात करते कि such and such is made by plastic surgery and क्या क्या कहानी करते हैं. भाई surgery was hardly possible to practice in a caste society like Hindu. How can you touch a shop, dead body? How can you touch a meat jar? How can you cut an impure thing? A dead body is impure. So, ये impurity की वजह से there was no progress in surgery until the first lash was cut in Calcutta Medical College to see how the body functions, and that is around 1835, not before that. So, मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो conservatism है दोनों community, but one community could go forward because they were enlightened leaders, and within the Muslim community, Sir Syed was one of the most enlightened leaders who said, no, there is no contradiction. I don't see. अगर contradiction देखा जाए, we'll see about that. He was a passionate follower, and what is more interesting is he also followed Sir Syed's chief opponent, Jamaluddin Afghani. Jamaluddin Afghani was opposed to Sir Syed, but he took the best, Maulana Azad took the best point from Jamaluddin Afghani also and integrated. That is called genius. That is genius. How to take the best points out. And remember, Maulana ji's main strength was that तुम Islamic theology हमसे बात मत करो, बाकी जब बात करो. My memory is steeped in that, so I can quote you chapter and verse. And Jamaluddin ji also had conflicts with the ulama. He also would have it. Because Jamaluddin Sahab was pro-science. As I just told you the story of surgery, within India there were other communities that were also opposed to progress. Lash showing. Ram, so these sort of things are there. In all communities we have it, but the question is, how do enlightened leaders go forward? Now, what were the principles that dominated Maulana Ji's thinking of modern education? Immediately people will think that he was in favor of modern education, so he must have been in favor of English education. That is wrong. That is wrong. Maulana Azad made it very clear from 1947-48 that the best way to go to your mind is through your heart, and the best way to go to your heart is through your ear, and the best way to reach that is through your own zuban. जिसको हम ट्रांसलेट नहीं करेंगे. From birth we understand what is being spoken. He tried his best to inculcate education in the mother tongue. Mother tongue. Major mother tongue. So we can't do it for every language. We do it for. So, usme the point that I am making is, had he been successful, India would have been a different place. He spoke of 3 language formula. Abdullah, you must learn. Don't be shy of your own language. Don't feel you are backward because you are not speaking. The second is Hindi as a national, not Hindi. As a Gandhi and Gandhiji and Maulana Azad shared that it's Hindustani, which is a combination of the flowering Urdu language.